multicam black XLs, black danglers, and then we have black standard fupas. Those should ship out tomorrow. We've got all the straps right here. We've just got to cut the buckles. Boot bags, butt packs, and multicam are starting to come out. Here's some more here. Here's some down here that are finished. I'm not sure all what's on the floor. Looks like multicam rallymans with pistols. Modular NSW chest rigs are starting to come through. I see that day packs are over here. These will be multicam black with red. Shoulder straps for fupas. Belts, single point slings. Tool bag lights in orange. Modular NSW chest rigs, more of those. Multicam butt packs. There's a few OD black roll-up dump pouches, a bunch of those finished today. We also have multicam, here's some right here. Roll-ups, more roll-ups, OD blacks and multicams. You order those tonight, those will ship tomorrow, unless you add a bunch of other stuff to it. Tool roll-ups. Horizontal spent mags, OD, roll-up dump pouches. These are wrench rolls. I do have butt packs in woodland and multicam black. Got a few hydros here. Dual tool carriers. I've also got some other colors up here. Mini packs in multicam black with TIFF blue. Those are super nice. Some random micro rigs. We're about to run a bunch of micros. Other fupas. I've got some XLs down here and a few other danglers. These are all left-handed micro rigs. If you want a rig and we don't have it in right, the rig is only 12 to 13 inches across. You can totally reach both sides. For 50 years in the Marine Corps, well, 50 years in the military, there was no left-handed rig. You just reached across. Couple tool bags. We've got a bunch of tool bags about to run. We do have a lot of toiletry bags right now. Pelter wraps, padded night vision cases. The shirt for this week says "Make America Great Again." On the back it says "I am Dark MAGA." Let's see. Not sure what they're cutting back here. We shipped a lot of stuff today. A lot of belts went out. All right, here we go. Looks like we're back connected. Roll from the top. AJ, what's up? Ian, Dean, Glenn Young, what's up? Don Stinson, DJ, Curie, just jumped. Curie, good evening. Hope you had a great day. We did. We got a lot done today. How many wrenches will fit in the wrench roll? A lot, Pat. If you check out, I've got a video on it that's pretty good. And each slot, you can put a metric and a standard, and they will go all the way up to like 25 millimeter, inch and a half, I want to say. Big, like big wrenches. Don Stinson, what's up? How many wrenches will fit? Good evening. Will there be another iteration of the Homestead Apprentice next year? Not planning on it right now. Dear John, just ordered a low profile H suspender and more Molly T-rings. Tipped heavy on the custom field. A tone for plugging Victus. I don't care that you plug Victus, man. I think that they have a good product. Will Rallyman LBV marry to the new jungle kit? No, not at all. You could probably mate it to the belt, but it's gonna interfere with where you put mag pouches and shit. They're gonna interfere with the mag pouches on the LBV. Palmetto, what's up? Chuck, what's going on? Awesome, sweet. We'll be getting a few rolls Coke paycheck time. I don't know what that was supposed to say. Is it true there is a British style rig y'all been working on? We actually answered you on the live earlier. It's not British, it's fucking American. And it's the rifleman's kit or the jungle kit. And yes, I have videos specifically on it. I also have a bunch of shorts specifically on it. And we've been showing it for 6 months. Hundreds of guys have bought the pieces. We are not selling it as a kit. It's not coming as a kit. You have 4 Rallyman mag pouches, 2 1-quarts, and a butt pack. And then the suspender set. Now this is Amanda's. It's a lot smaller. The actual rig looks like this right here. Somebody got all fucking ass hurt that... Are we back live? Can anybody confirm that we are live here? I don't know why this is blinking like this. All right, back. Got it. First time you asked. Somebody asked that identical question on the live this afternoon. Somebody got a yeast infection over us not shipping or not offering the belt for sale. You can use any belt with this system. And somebody got fucking all pussy hurt and wanted to All right, let's try this again. So somebody got all pussy hurt that we didn't release the belt fast enough, and they wanted a refund on their 3 orders, 2 of which had already shipped. So if you're listening, fuck you. We're not refunding shit. And you can use any fucking belt. We were very upfront about that. And again, fuck you. Do your sweatshop not know how to stitch right? That was my belt. Ethan, I don't know what you're fucking talking about, dipshit. Here, a coupon code. No, it's the same little cunt. We banned him today, and we banned him 5 times last night. Somebody look at Ethan's page and see when he made this account. You're going to find that he made it today, if it's the same guy. Live now, DDoS. Yeah, maybe. The spam guy, yeah. Great live show, like the truck segment. Nice. Nice. We've all got trucks. We can definitely talk trucks. I own, I think, every brand of truck. I think I currently own every brand of truck. Movie Slacker, probably the same incel. Angel, how are you? Ethan is probably too fat for the 32. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Ethan, are you a fat boy? You know how to fix that, right? Watched half of that video you recommended this morning. Yeah, it's a fucking great video, man. Surprised you and Scully went too. We were too. we were too. I did not know that it was 5:30 when we ended that. I came inside and most of the, well, all of the sewers had left. All of my guys were still here. Anybody verified Ethan's page there? Estrogen Factory, Reddit, in the Bible somewhere. How was everybody's day? I had a great workout this morning. I am feeling it. Did back today. Everything heavy. Oh, here's some more rigs. I didn't even realize these were hanging here. So there's the H sets for those other NSWs. I didn't even realize, I thought we had all these out. Here's a whole nother stack of 8 mag stacks. And here's an NSW, and then there's, I think, a couple up front there. Added more items to my wish list. John Doe, buddy, I would stop with the wish list and just start ordering the stuff. And the bigger your order is, there's always going to be something that we are missing. If you want your order to go out quickly, put small orders in. Just talking to a fat employee at McDonald's about the future of being fat. Seriously got in his ear with uncommon sense. You can do that once or twice, man, and then they'll arrest you for harassment of some sort. Like, you can plant the seed, but you can't make the seed grow. People know how easy, fast people can figure out who and where you are. They wouldn't think twice about talking shit on. Yeah, we have found them many times. What are you showing me?
Google approved the appeal.
So we don't know what it was about. Good,
No.
Good. It was sitting. I tried to get on there and claim the address today, and when I pushed the button, nothing happened. It just literally said it was like everything was disconnected that would function.
Just like when I tried to upload that page. I said they must have been able to feel how hard I tried to make that shit work.
Neon green bags. Yep, we got them. That's the boots. Google approved the appeal. Yeah, Amanda just showed me that, Brandel. You can plant the seed, then they'll eat it. Yeah, they should water it, help it grow, and then eat the product from it. Time flies in the pot. It does. It does, especially when it's good, man. Got a lot of work done today. The farm, the business, and the party. December 7th, guys, I saw Curie posted that, and then it started spinning. Saturday, December, music, food, fire, and friends. Exclusive SOE gear, yes. We will have a range open. If you're not a dipshit, bring your guns. If you're not sure if you're a dipshit, somebody will soon tell you if you're a dipshit. The dude looks like a rapper named Fletchy Too Fat. Good beats and lyrics. I don't know who we're talking about. Oh, the guy at McDonald's? Someone tried to steal our website. No, somebody pulled some shit somehow, and Google pulled down our Google listing for the business. So when you went to find special operations equipment, we were no longer on the map. And when you put in the address Google Street View didn't even show a building or anything. So it's been handled. We don't know what the issue was. It was totally locked down. It wouldn't upload any of the documents or anything we put in, but something has cleared and it's back approved now, which is weird because we've had that listing for over 10 years, the entire time we've owned this property. So it's some cunt, fucking got a bunch of friends to report it or something. Riddlin, what's up? Long live the Republic, what's up? Really perfected a training technique for work. Nice. Dude looks like a rapper. Mostly gave up on seeds. Steak for, yeah. But that's not what we were talking about if you missed it. RSVP to the SOE party December 7th. You guys need to RSVP. That is what's going to dictate how much of the product gets made for the party and how much of the merchandise is brought in for the party. If 200 people RSVP and 1,000 show up, the guys that RSVPs are getting access to the shit first. Someone left a dump on the floor just to your left. That's funny. Your band, they have a thing on Street View where you can erase your home for privacy now, right on. Being a business, we don't want that. Any new watches? I've not bought any watches in a long time, man. I have not. Planning a road trip route yesterday, and it wouldn't let me put we should be back up there now. Are you seeing any material prices go down? No, they're not ever going to go down. They're not going to go down. Even when things change and the economy gets better, those prices never come down. The new price is the good old days. Like there's no fluctuation. Tactical beer belt. What is the wizardy? I don't know what we're talking. Say hi to the kitty. Second order medium closed bag does not have a D-ring. Closed bags, nope, closed bags do not have a D-ring. I don't see who you're addressing with that. Jacob, well, welcome back, man. Just ordered first medium clothes bags. Are D-rings to attach a shoulder strap? No, because it's a shitty design. People that are putting D-rings or shoulder straps on a bag like that, for me to put it on, it has to be built completely different. I don't want a bag where you put a shoulder strap and then it bends the bag in half. One day you'll be that way with gas and diesel. I don't know what you mean, Jake. One day it'll be that. Oh, yeah, that's true. Are you designing a tactical G-string for Transformers? I don't know what you're talking about. Is your child a transvestite? I'm sorry for you. If you're making a joke, that's cool. That's your one joke you get. It doesn't matter what you say. It only matters what I hear. So if you're here to participate, by all means do so. But if I misconstrue what you say, I'll very quickly block you so that it does not derail my conversation and my train of thought. $100 to 1 on here right now. Everybody work out today? All good. Right on, dude. I didn't even realize that was your second comment on here. John's house, John. No, it's not even about that. It's I will very quickly get into a Facebook fight because I love it. But it derails things, right? I'm not here for that right now. I have a lot of things I can be doing right now, so let's just have a conversation. Let's try to help some people. Let's try to motivate some people into creating discipline. And let's just answer questions. We can talk product. We can talk a little bit of fitness. We can talk light politics, current events. But let's talk, let's talk fucking things that are beneficial to people listening right now. Americanism, I like it. What time do I wake up? I was up at 4 o'clock this morning. I went to bed last night at 11 o'clock. I think I was asleep by 11, right about 11. Because when I asked Amanda what time she came to bed, she said not long after 11, and I never saw her come to bed, so I was probably asleep. So I was up about 4:10 and made a video and came in here and did back. How in the hell did they pass the law allowing military to fire on us? So Scully pointed out they've been able to fire on you since the LA riots. It just wasn't in writing on a website where we could see it. Physical therapy, massage, acupuncture, counselor visit tomorrow, Brawl Dog, right on. I get a 90-minute massage once a week. We might be going back to 2 times a week shortly. We'll see what staffing looks like here. I think it is very, very beneficial. And much of that 90 minutes is really the best sleep that I have all week long. Wine is so easy to make, and now you can't stop. Right on. It's not a law, it's a directive. A directive by your current White House administration. They are very, very concerned. They have done a ton of treasonous, horrible shit over the last 4 years, and they are scared to death that it's about to come back on them. Sam wants you to know that he just jacked off 2 men to happy endings. Maybe that's not what he meant, but that's what we're going to go with right now. 2 times happy endings. Max 6 hours of sleep, night in, night out. Trains do not load them. No shit, yeah. Trains keep America moving. Elon Musk is 6 hours of sleep, right on. When you have Elon Musk money, you can sleep however much Elon Musk says you can sleep. A lot of dudes with a lot of money will Vanderchuck, right? I get in bed at 7 o'clock and I get up at, 7 o'clock, whatever. He wasn't doing that when he was broke. When you have billions of dollars, you have access and ability to a lot of things, right? You have these guys that have these 2-3 hour routines where they meditate and journal and cold plunge and sauna and do all this shit. When you're trying to get to the next level, skip all your morning routine bullshit and just fucking work. You get 3 hours to 4 hours tops, right on. I used to be able to do that, and I can when need be, but I sleep a little bit more than that now. And, once a month, twice a month, sometimes on weekends, I'll sleep half the day if I don't have to be someplace. Coworker asked how my severe back pain had went away so fast. Told them work more. Yeah. A lot of people are calibrated very fucking low. When people talk about pain thresholds, I'm not saying you. But keep in mind, no matter how bad your pain is, there is a dude who is missing a fucking leg who is still running marathons. What is this? What in the hell is that? I'm guessing it's a bug covered in a spider web. Or maybe it is a spider. Where is that on the monitor? There we go. Am I holding the camera upside down? Why am I having such a hard time finding this thing? I don't know what that is, but I don't think that there is any benefit to it staying here. Pain scale starts at farmer and carpenter, goes down to your average pain. Gotcha. Weird look. I think it's a beetle of some kind in a spider web. If I couldn't get 4 hours sleep, I would sleep standing at work. If I couldn't get 4 hours sleep. I was just passively listening, but when I heard jacked off too, man, my ears perked up. I don't know where he went. I really hope Trump wins. I want to see if go after. He's not going to go after him. He's not going to. Not like you want him to. Full moon. Going to sit in the tree stand in the morning. Right on. Is full moon good for hunting the next morning? Wrangler Stars update from Grindstone Fob are a great look into what's really happening. I heard some folks won't have power for 6-ish months. There's probably people that won't have power even longer than that. My ex was a brilliant physical therapist. Miss those hands? Yep. Need a tincture bottle holder. What are we talking about, baby? Who fucking misspells check? No workout, but I split about a cord of green wood after dropping the tree. Right on. Is that what you're doing, is processing firewood? Tactical tincture holder? Frenchie, what's up? Yeah, do the double jack. You're banned, Sam. You might even be somebody who's here every night and I just don't recognize you, but I don't have time for nonsense. You're gone. Chris Hall, everything is good here. Yeah, everything is well, man. We got a lot done today. Guys, we can talk about whatever you guys want. Type it out. If you don't like the conversation, then ask a different question. What's the line about the truck stop? Listen, I'm not down at your job at the truck stop slapping cocks out of your mouth while you do your job. I'm not trying to tell you how to suck cocks at your job. So don't come in here and worry about how I do my job. I'll admit I'm not calibrated to run a marathon with one leg. Definitely spare no, I don't know what that was supposed to say. Favorite back exercise? Oh man, if I had only one back exercise, one, You could do it if you only have dumbbells. You could do, bent over one arm dumbbell rows. You could do it on a bench or bent over on the stand with straps. Do some good heavy weight. But if I only had one, I think I'd probably go with this right here. Now I do have a pull up and dip weight assist with a stack. I start back here, and then I move to lat pull down right there, and then I go to bent over T-bar row right next to it, the red one, and then I go from there to seated row, and then from there, because I don't have a machine yet to do front pull downs, I do single-handed pull downs off of here, right there, and I want my head in line with that, and I'm going to basically, some of you guys know what I'm talking about, but I'm basically going to do a pull down, and I'm going to seat chest right in the middle of that seated bench, and I'm going to pull down right past my forehead, and I'm going to engage back right here, and that's going to add thickness to that lat. Timcast IRL had Wuddlethist on the show, talked about Civil War. He said no matter who is president, I think I see a lot of people saying that, and I see a lot of people publicly speaking out as we get closer to the election. People, like literally people that I even know, message. Like I've had people message me and say, this is the line in the sand. I took an oath to the Republic, and I'm like literally like, I 100% agree with this, but I feel like if I reply back, this guy's been captured, and this is a federal agent that's messaging me at this point. Yeah, about to get ugly, guys. For all of you guys that believe it's about to get ugly, get out of the city. Even a few days before the election, take a vacation and go to a friend's house outside the city if you have to. Just even if nothing happens, man, at least you weren't there if it had happened. Appalachian is getting training in logistics and comms. Yes, it is. And everybody's watching, and most people won't do shit about it to prepare. Aggie, welcome. No good outcome with the pieces left on the board. Are you currently shipping black fupas or waiting for next batch? No, we have the black fupas. Come here, I'll show you. I showed them earlier. I showed them last night. We have black fupas. We did not have the buckles we needed. The buckles are here. The fupas, I did not realize that we didn't have the fupas cleaned. They were put in bins, and there is a lot of them under the table here, which is complete horseshit. These should have been done and been ready to go. So we have them. We were here till 7 o'clock tonight, putting the cords on, and the shoulder straps are done. We just have to process the buckles, and they will start shipping probably tomorrow, maybe the next day. So within a few days, they'll be going out. We do have extras, so every order should be filled. That doesn't mean your order is going to ship. If this is the last item going in your order, or if it's waiting on other shit, you might be waiting on the other item, or if it's waiting on a free thing. So if you guys have an order and you're going to email me and go, hey, I'm just checking on my order, you might as well go ahead and say, hey, I'm just checking on my order. Go ahead and ship it to me without the free shit. Otherwise, you're wasting my time, you're wasting your time, and you are slowing down. We could have shipped 2 more orders in the time it took to look your stuff up. I know that sounds shitty. I know that sucks. But that's where we're at. Every time I hire a dude to pat everybody on the ass and give you an update, If you want an update on your order, you can literally log into your account the same way we're going to. And this is what I'm going to know. Your order shipped or your order has not shipped. That's literally what I know. And I spend probably an hour to 2 hours out of the day emailing people going, hey, we can probably ship your order faster if you want to skip the free thing. And 99% of, well, 80% of them we never hear back from. Like, they just didn't get the fucking email. We don't hear shit. And then out of the 20% we hear from, 90% of them, 99% are like, no, I'll just wait for the free thing. So you could have just saved everybody a lot of time. Believe me, when your order can ship, it'll go. So if you're going to email me and ask me about your shit, tell me, hey, I'll take another color, or hey, ship it without the free thing. Otherwise, all you're doing is slowing the entire process down. And I know that sucks. And you guys have a lot of options where you can buy stuff from. I try to tell people I wouldn't do business with my company. And I know that's crazy to hear from the owner. And unfortunately for the guy that upsets about, I don't know when your order is going to ship, for every dude that's pissed off, there are 1,000 dudes that will be happy to buy your order. Yeah, fupa, like, and the fupas, dude, I show every night. I've got 100 fupas up there we could ship. I just don't have the black ones. Here they are. Fupa danglers and fupas. And this isn't all of them. This is just a fraction of them. There's gray ones. There's multicam black XLs. It'll all go out. Literally. My goal is to touch an additional 20 orders every day and get it out that would not have normally shipped. And on 3 days out of the week, I sit on these two sewing machines right here and sew little minuscule shit to get 20 more orders out every day. Isaac, get some sleep, man. Cities have 24, 48 hours before they start heading out. Yeah, but have you ever been on you ever been in traffic and you sit still on the freeway for 2-3 hours and creep up there 5 miles an hour at a time and it's just Granny with a flat? What do you think's going to happen when Boo Boo Lufufu and Little Day Day head out of town and their hoopty fucking runs out of gas and you get 5, 6, 100 fucking dipshits trying to leave the city that ran out of gas? And when people start honking, there is no rule of law, so the people that you are honking at or honk at you start shooting. And now you're in a fatal funnel. You better be out of town. Leaving when the emergency happens, not happening. And you're going to find people on those rural exits off those interstates. You're going to find Humvees with Browning machine guns, keeping you from getting off the fucking interstate. That's exactly what's going to happen. Interstate out of Florida for Milton was a great, yeah, even when they open it both directions. I have old unshipped orders, accepted it for all the positive SOE. Chris Hall, man. Send me a reply to the confirmation email for each order and go, hey, I have this order open. I am willing to take other colors if that will make the order ship, or if it's just holding on free stuff, I'm willing to take the order without the free stuff. We usually won't reply to you. You'll just get some tracking information. We will do what we can do to get orders out. We want to close out the orders. We want you to have your stuff. I have 5,000 open orders on any given day. And when I reply, if I reply back, when dudes ask me a lot of questions, I go, the real answer, I don't know. Now here's some more words. And I'll give you fucking 10 more sentences. But the real answer is, I don't know. Wasn't something just leaked showing DOD change? Yes, it is all over YouTube. Every gun channel out there. We talked about it for probably 30 minutes today on the Pulling the Thread podcast. If you are a member here, everybody you see with a star next to their name, like Chris Hall there, Chuck Peoples, Chris Hall, T-Dubs, John Witherspoon, Greg, all those guys with that colored circle star, those are members. We do a podcast every week, Pulling the Thread podcast with Scully and I. Those go out to members as we record them a couple days after we record them, so they're current events. They go out to the public a couple months later. And then my wife and I, we do a podcast, Q&A. You ask questions about business, family, homesteading, whatever. And we try to add as much actionable value as we can to that. We really do put effort into those. And those are to members also. And a lot of that stuff, it never even comes out to the public. Do you think John and Amanda are sitting back sipping margaritas? Yeah. Amanda hasn't drank in 6 months. In the last 6 months, I've had maybe a dozen drinks. Like, there ain't no margaritas anymore. And like, when we eat dinner, Amanda and I, we stand at a table. When we feed everybody that works here, eats lunch. I pay for that out of pocket. IRS doesn't let me write that shit off. John Willis pays to feed every one of my employees out of my income. And we don't sit down. We stand and eat, and then we are back to work. When my employees go take a break, Amanda and I don't take a break. We are back working. We are here working 3 hours before they get here. We're here working 3 hours after they get here, and there is no fucking break. Of course, something like that would be changed under the current crooks in charge. Well, the question is, will it be removed? And I would suspect that it probably will not be removed. I'm the man, John. Josh was the same way. Josh outworked me every day. Because Josh worked, it allowed me to work better. Yo, Tacoma, what's up? O'Keefe got another guy from Facebook talking about how they shadow ban people who don't like Kamala. So much for Zuckerberg. Yep. Yeah, first in, last out. Always. I'll be listening to today's podcast from you and Scully in the morning. It probably won't be up by the morning. Joint Chiefs are all bought and paid for. Yep. The left doesn't even hunt. I don't think they will last long. No, I think they're gonna. I think they're in for a rude awakening. That's what I said on the podcast today. I'm like, the conservatives all own guns, like real guns. The wackos on the left, the majority of those dudes. Like, when I hear LARPing, that used to be retards in the park wearing costumes with foam swords, pretending dragons are coming after them, right? That's the majority of them. Some of them have guns. But which side actually trains, and which side prepares, and which side farms, and which side, which side does most of the work? Crazy liberals, for the most part, if you look at the jobs that they hold, the income comes from taxing the right. And typically the people on the right, those people have a service or a good or a product that people willingly seek out and buy or trade or barter for the product. The people on the left, their jobs are things like the DMV. The only reason you use their service is because eventually a man with a gun will come and kill you or put you in a cage. Think about that. Most people, most liberals, they do not fucking create a product, and they do not have a good or a service that you willingly use. Where are all the kids, and why aren't they making shoes? You're banned, dumbass. Ha, I laughed my ass off. Yeah. Go ahead and laugh your ass off. Like the fact that North Carolina Lieutenant Governor sued CNN for $50 million for defamation. Did they win? Were they awarded? Did they take possession? Where did that money go to? Gorilla Mag comes in tomorrow. Going to see if it survives a semi-truck loaded and sledgehammer. Pat, why are we fucking with Gorilla Mags? I don't know shit about them. But they got to be around a long time for anybody to even consider using them over PMags. Do you have any Woodland padded NVG cases? No, I have multicam, and if you have a Woodland one on order and you need it quicker, I can ship you a multicam one. Ordered 15 PMags with the one to test. Right on, dude. Right on. And I could be completely wrong. You might have some new thing that supersedes and is better than PMag. But what PMag has is they have a track record and a history. They have staying power, and they're already proven. Somebody might come out with a mag that's cool. You're going to be hard pressed to do anything better than what PMag is doing, though. It's an answer to a question that was not asked. Mainly because it's $10 and apparently indestructible. What are PMags, buddy? $10.50? If you buy a case of 100 PMags, they're $10. And keep in mind, as I say these things, I know the guys that started PMag. I don't have any, they don't send me free stuff. I don't have an affiliate code. We don't do any business. When PMag started, the owner walked in my shop and said, can you make this rig pouches wider so that they will hold PMags? And we did. And then they started making PMags. Well, then they started making Ranger plates, and the mag pouches didn't have to be bigger. First 10 years, Magpul, first 10 years of Magpul had SOE gear all through their catalogs. But that was 20 years ago. 30 years ago when they really started. 20 round mags, translucent smoke. Yeah, PMag has a new mag out that's translucent, apparently. Some products, the industry standard for, yeah, I mean, they're getting issued in the military. If all this goes down, color won't matter. Yeah. Keep in mind, guys, preppers, homesteaders, businessmen, I'm 52 years old. Every single year, something was supposed to wipe us out. Do you know how many companies went bankrupt over Y2K? Do you know how many, the gun shows were literally half the vendors after Y2K, like 2 weeks later, half the vendors didn't even exist at the gun shows anymore over Y2K. T-Mags, got some, they're nice. Tranny Mags. Oh, is that the new P-Mag? I think these things, they only been out like 3 years. Seen, but I'm not trusting. Right on, dude. Sure they did laugh out loud. You wouldn't even be around if Jaeger hadn't vouched for you. Empire. What? Who are you? Who are you? Do you not realize that I was in business for over 10 years before I even knew who Jaeger was? And what do you know about Jaeger? How did I meet Jaeger? What company was Jaeger with when I met Jaeger? Do you know? And yeah, the owner of fucking Magpul walked in the Oceanside shop. Yep, we made gear for Haley. We made gear before Haley, before there ever was a Magpul. Those guys were all running our shit long before Najaf. But one of us uses our real name, and the other one calls themselves Empire. Somebody look at Empire's page right there, and let's see when that page was made. What do you want to bet? He's the same dude with all the fake accounts that we've banned. I suspect Empire's page was not made today. I suspect he's actually using one of his real pages. The Marine Corps spent millions of dollars testing magazines, and they chose Gen 3 PMags. Yep. Your GIMP mask is too tight. I think these things only been out 3 years. Got it. October 11, 24. There we go. Come on, Empire. Let's hear what else you got to say. Low rent haters sew for Condor. They don't sew. They don't sew shit. It's probably a 20-year-old from Reddit. There's a page over on Reddit. Every time we go live, they're like, go troll SOE. Most of them don't troll SOE. There's like one or two of them. And the other dudes, where that whole thread where they're talking shit, those guys come over and buy shit. They're sending me tons of new customers every fucking day by talking shit. There is no such thing as bad publicity. None. Empire keyboard is stuck from all the Diddy. Maybe so. He's probably using Vaseline though. That's what he smells like. Failed dreams and burnt Vaseline. She may turn into a middle-aged angry woman. But she won't have an old woman haircut. Hot pocket crumbs. Conservatives I know rate high in consciousness and stress tolerance. These two traits alone trump all others. There was a red bra found in the parking lot at Walmart here. Dirty red bra. It had been, who knows how long it had been in the parking lot. It had been driven over. Somebody picked the red bra up, took a photo, and is like, which one of you wants to admit to this being your bra? Ha ha ha. And the thread went for a couple days. And after a couple days, they were making memes and everybody was joking about the red bra. And some gimp motherfucker with fucking blue hair, chubby, looks like she fucks her brother. Some gelatinous fucking troll probably drives a Chrysler 300, parks sideways, and throws a dirty diaper out in the handicap spot. You know the type. She said, oh, this could be a victim. This bra could have been ripped from a victim, and you guys are just making fun of it. And then a couple others, and they all look the same. They're in the fucking woman haters, the man hater club, whatever the fuck these people are. You can't really, it's Pat, right? You can't tell if it's a girl or a boy. But they're not employed. They're all victims. Everything's poor me. That's the type. So this guy, I don't know, I call him kid. I don't know. He could be a fucking he could be my grandfather for all I know. He deletes the post. And I never really paid a whole lot of attention to it. It was just funny. And 99% of the population here that commented on it thought it was funny also. But the victims showed up, and this dude removes his post. And then he makes another post. He's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend or hurt anyone. Basically, I've seen the error in my ways, and I shouldn't make fun of the dirty bra in the parking lot that had been there for weeks that nobody bothered to pick up, and finally somebody made light of it. And then a bunch of people, while I was pissing between podcasts, and I read some of the comments, and I saw all these comments where people are like, oh, I thought it was funny. Yeah, I commented in there. I wish you hadn't deleted the post. But there was a couple that are like, yeah, you should see the error in your ways. This could be a victim, and there could be a missing person attached to this bra. Those are your liberals. Those are the fucking victims. They're going to take the most benign shit and try to turn it into something that you feel bad over. and they have no ability. None of them are out looking for a missing female victim. None of them said, that's my sister's bra and, you know, she was attacked. Nothing like that. They're just going to find some make-believe shit to latch onto, and that's going to become their identity. Their goal is not to work or make somebody's life better. It is to make your life worse. And they're amongst you in your society. Been looking into the evolution of tack gear and hit a wall. Who came out with the Molly system we use today? So a bunch of companies did. The first thing I ever saw, and it was after the fact, but dates back prior to Molly, Keith Idema, ICS, Integrated Combat Systems or Elevated Combat Systems. If you search Keith Idema, you'll see he was an SF guy. You'll see he had some ties with the SEAL teams. You'll see CIA. And then you'll see that he got in trouble for some shit and got put in house arrest in Iraq. And then the CIA said he wasn't CIA, and the Army said he wasn't Army, and blah, 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 blah. But I have product that's dated like 1990, 91, that had Molly system on it. And it was actually, had its own strap in it, and it reeved back up, and it had some tucked over webbing with a tab. So it didn't have a snap. Natick patented the snap and wanted people to pay a royalty on the snap. And we're actually trying to enforce, like if we put a snap on our modular gear, that Natick snap, they wanted us to pay the fucking Army for it. So we never did. We're just like, fuck you guys. Use malice clips. Keith Idema with an I. Would the cops be involved, or did the defund the police? No, they didn't defund. It was all bullshit. There was no victim. It's just some disgruntled fucking cunt started some shit, and all of her, you know, fucking fat Kool-Aid hair, you know, fucking having, you know, their identity is to own like a handicapped dog. Like they don't have children. They adopt a fucking dog that should have been put to sleep. Like that, and one person said something and their 4 fucking goofball friends jumped on it. Step it up in here. Double tap the screen. Yeah, guys, you can give a like just by double tapping. And in their minds, justify more. Yeah, they want more government. They want more government because they don't actually pay taxes, and there is no code enforcement person coming to their house. They want government to enforce their will over you. But it's not even their will. They just want to see you more miserable because they are miserable themselves. They want to use a gun, right? They won't use a gun. They don't own a gun. They don't even have the money to buy a gun. But they want to be able to call a man with a gun to come enforce their will on you. Why would I make fun of colored hair? Doesn't your lady have colored hair? Empire. At least I have a lady, buddy. I have a lady. We've been through thick and thin. When I came home from prison, she was there. When I left from prison, she was there. When we moved, she was there. When we had nothing, she was there. And when we have everything, she is here. She does more than you have ever fucking done. She makes more money on her own than you have ever made in your entire fucking life. In 1 year, she makes more in 1 year than you have ever made. I promise. And if you want to come out with who you are, we can open up fucking bank accounts and compare them. You'll never do that, though. You won't ever fucking do it. You will make another account, and we'll ban this one, and you'll be back. The difference between you and I is you're on my channel. You know who I am. Nobody cares who you are. Blue hair, nose ring wearing women are crazy. Oh, you're crazy. You're all crazy. You're all crazy. We wouldn't be with you if you weren't crazy. We wouldn't be interested if you weren't crazy. Because we're crazy. Yet they also hate the man who shows up with the gun. Absolutely they do. What I want to know is there some panties to go with the bra? We should plant some. We should plant some panties. You should carry, Jen, bring some panties tomorrow. I need you to go drop them in the Walmart parking lot. Empire. Usually they try to say that Amanda's a tranny. Like, you're with a dude. That's the most common thing. Is this the same dude that said they were going to rape my children? Is that you? Are you a child rapist? We used to get that one all the time too. Right, kind of crazy. That's right. We're both crazy in different directions. Somebody said something today, and I said, actually, it was you, Carrie, said something, and we were talking and about, should a woman, if she has something to add in a conversation, should she be present and just be eyes and ears, or should she interject? And we had several scenarios, right? The real answer is it depends. But it's not me you should worry about. Amanda's the one that's going to fucking literally put a chopstick through your fucking kidney. Amanda's the one that's going to fucking be violent to you. Like, you should be very fucking aware. You should be very concerned. You walk in this building to cause problems. It's not me that's going to deal with you. There's 10 other people that are going to, before it ever even gets to me. Yeah, Sky shoot a Lost and Found Wally World edition. That'd be awesome. I told Sky you could totally go to Walmart and just do fucking videos talking to fucking, go during business hours and just interview everybody in footy pajamas. A feather boa. I'm not the most sane, stable, crazy lady, John is. I'm the most sane, stable. Yeah, that's true. You guys notice how Empire didn't say anything, yet 15 minutes later, he was still here? He's here right now. Short-haired ladies who train are the biggest sleepers. A lot of short-haired chicks have their hair short because they've been in a fight and they know that long hair is a fucking handle. Make fake account, post about your missing red bra, offer a reward, sit back and watch. Man, I cannot maintain my real social media accounts. I cannot imagine having fake accounts. He was thinking, shit, John's right. I only have $750 in my account. I don't care how much he has. Like, that dude talking shit, I want him to be successful. I want him to find something he likes to do and use that energy on that. I want him to create or help people or build something so awesome that people literally seek him out to just give him money. Imagine how miserable you would have. And we know he's not, because if he was, he'd be busy doing something he likes doing rather than this. The Walmart here, you'd most likely find some old geezer superhero underwear with a shit stain. Would they be interested in finding the owners? I'm tapping out. EP, get some sleep, man. Thanks for MRE on Facebook info. Found cases with FRH for 75 face-to-face. Nice. If you bought several of them, they'd probably give you an even a little better deal. El Cajon, what's up, man? Remember when there used to be a motocross track in El Cajon? Do you remember the El Cajon Speedway? I suspect neither of those are there any longer. I used to live off Winter Gardens in Lakeside. Yeah, both gone. I figured, man. Used to be a really good radiator shop out there. Sometimes I wish I had Facebook. Cheapest I've seen MREs is like 140. P-dubs. Just make a fake account, bro. Just make a fake account. Make an account for your dog or your cat or whatever. Facebook killed Marketplace. It killed everything. Facebook killed Craigslist is what I mean. Speaking of cats. Yeah, there's a couple cats here. Guys, I live in a forest. Literally, when I bought this property, there were trees and vines against the building. You almost could not walk around the building. I literally live in a forest. There are fucking mice everywhere. Everywhere there's mice. 3 years ago, I didn't have shit. I literally wrote a blank check today by a doctor in town. It's blank with a signature effort. Fuck yeah, dude. That's fucking awesome, man. Getting ready to brew 11 gallons of hard lemon limeade. Right on, Calvin. Used my mini pack today. Perfect setup for small gig. Camera, big lens, card, and batteries. Nice. Right on. I'll bet it's multicam black and red. Still waiting to come throw it down on the sewing machine. PJ, I have no idea who you are, bud. Are you the guy in San Diego? Mice overlock. Nice overlock. Are you talking about this little serger right here? It's got a trimmer in it. You can get these for about $300 all day long. We use it very little. We actually probably should use it more. It would make things simpler. So we use this because we use 3D spacer mesh. If people don't know, let me see if I can rip that thread off there. So this is 3D spacer mesh, okay? In the light here, you can see the fingers in there. I guess I can't really get it on the camera here. This is about a 1/2 inch thick, maybe a little less. And it's got a good stiff, it rebounds really good, right? So air wicks through there. It's good for shoulder pads. It's good on body armor against the body. But it's thick, and it's very hard we put this over foam. So it's hard to edge tape. So we use the serger, and the serger crushes the edge down and makes it lay flat, and it gives us a clean surface that we can then edge tape. Peanut butter and baking soda to get rid of mice. We've never, we kill mice all the time. We've never been rid of mice. Like, you don't understand. We literally live in a forest. And there are farms all around us. Expensive bang CNC lathe crash, gotta go, yep. A mouse can be pregnant 365 days a year and have 13 pups each litter. They can have a litter today and get pregnant tomorrow. Yeah, rats are even crazier. Rats can chew through glass. They can chew through concrete. One male and one female rat exponentially will make over 1 million rats a year. There's a great show on rats on History Channel. If you ever have nothing and you need some content to watch the rat show on History Channel. All right, guys, I'm about to jump off of here. Good conversation tonight. I hope everybody had a great day. Do something tomorrow that you will be proud of and talk about the next day. Do some shit tomorrow that's worth bragging about. It's not hard to do. Everybody can do it. Did we hear North Korea bombed all the roads leading to South Korea, essentially cutting them off? Michael, I did not hear that. Rats in Australia. Yeah, I've seen those. They have islands full of fucking stray cats, too, because they left the cats there. And then the whole fucking area full of all the rabbits. That's another one. I got cats multiplying like gremlins. I can mail you a box of cats. Yeah, we got 7 cats out. Well, we're down to 3 cats outside. But we'll be back to 7 soon. Every time an employee gets a cat and they decide they don't want it, I think they just leave it here. They dump their cats here, which is fine. When there's too many, something eats them. And cats, unfortunately, well, and fortunately, I guess, cats are dumb. The road just kills cats, man. North Korea blowing up roads and sending troops to Ukraine in the same week. That's funny. What wars has North Korea been in? They don't have any troops that have ever been in combat. That's like China. Everybody's scared of the boogeyman that is China. Where's the last time you saw a fucking Chinaman fight somewhere? When's China been in combat? Like, seriously. Your government and all the YouTube pages, because that's what sells content. China, China, China. When's the last time you saw a fucking Chinaman anywhere in a fight? I think people throw them in my... Yeah, I bet they do. Yeah, North and South Korea have been shooting at each other for the last couple of months. Wait till somebody fucking uses one of them nukes. Bunch of North Korean troops have already deserted in Ukraine. Fucking Russians are deserting in Ukraine. Ukrainians are deserting out of Ukraine. How many fucking Ukrainians left Ukraine? North Korean soldiers were leaving the front lines the same day. Chinamen are teenage girl sized. Yeah, we've got angry Kool-Aid eaters here that are more of a concern than fucking normal Chinese men. I mean, yeah, Jackie Chan, he's a badass, but that's not like when you look at most combat age males, they're not interested in combat. Most countries force those people to go fight. Tesla robots will be vaccinated. North Korean soldiers were leaving the front. All right, guys. Hey, I got to get out of here. I'll be doing this 30 minutes from now. Man, everybody have a good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. More apartment getting taken over in San Antonio. But it's only 1 or 2 apartments. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Ask yourself this. If your apartment complex is getting taken over, who the fuck let that happen? 4. Yeah, I hope they take 10. Get it to the point it can't be denied. And then watch what happens when that shit tries to happen in Tennessee or fucking Chicago. What did Chicago say? What did the Chicago gang members say? What did the black dudes say? Yeah, guys, RSVP to the SOE party if you're coming. It will be to your benefit. So we'll talk about North and South Korea tomorrow then. Yeah, I'm gonna go actually look at it now. Texas being a gun state to come on, how'd they let this happen? Because Section 8 housing isn't allowed to have firearms. Most of your Section 8 housing, men are not allowed to live there. Females with multiple children from multiple men paying multiple revenue streams. The court system has told low-income women, mostly black women, to have a lot of children, and they can get $1,400 a kid. When you look at all the problems, those are all families with no fathers. TDA is where the authorities want them to be. Yeah. Kiri, being a moderator, should be able to post links here. I don't know why. We're having a huge problem with her posting also on the Facebook page, and she is a co-host there, but it's not letting any of her stuff go live. I don't know what the situation there is. Target item. What is your target margin per item? You figure out what your target margin is, and then we'll discuss that. What is your business? What do you make? If you are comfortable with the price you are charging, you are not fucking charging enough. And if you have a capacity and you sell everything you make, you should raise your price. What you need is better customers. My goal is to be the most expensive company in my industry. If you find a dude making a chest rig that looks like one of mine and he's charging more, let me know. I'll raise my price to surpass him immediately when you point it out. Especially you, Michael. Aren't you booked out like 18 months ahead of time? Raise your prices. SOE compound party page. Guys, check that. Can you click that link? Got some algae oil for frying. Interesting. You know what works really good for frying? Beef tallow, pork lard, bacon grease. Yeah, the Democrat Party the Democrats all the racist shit has been Democrats. Every fucking bit of it. Eugenics, Democrats. KKK, Democrats. Who has pictures with all the Klan members? It ain't Trump. It ain't fucking Reagan. I don't think it's even Bush. But you can damn sure find Hillary Clinton and fucking Bill Clinton with a bunch of Ku Klux Klan members. You can find Nancy Pelosi with them. We are 575 hour average, 68 hours, 120 weddings last year. Yep, raise that price, buddy. Raise $1 for all just cause. Anything more than that, and we get different clientele. Yep. A lot of times when you have less clients, you make a lot more per client, and you actually make more per year. Lard is the best. Grandpa's shed had a few 55-gallon barrels. Awesome, man. Weirdest shit happens when you're wards. I don't know what you're trying to say there. You make more money and work less. Yep. All right, guys. Out.